Hello. I haven't used YouTube in a while now, and oh, hey Rowan, hey Luke. Yeah, sorry. Um, Thank you. Hello, Mr. Garcia. Can we be best buddies? Sure. Boom. Now we're best buddies. Yeah, I kind of wanted to make a video, but I can't really find my battery for my camera to talk about where I've been and what's been going on. Um, so ever since that incident happened, I know I made a video about it in the hospital, but ever since that happened, I've been so depressed, and I was like for weeks, I didn't get out of bed. I didn't even put clothes on. I just would drink, and that was it. And now it's like I drink like every day, and like when I was at the no wait, let me think. Okay, so yeah, I was really depressed, wouldn't get out of bed for a couple weeks. Then my therapist and my dad and all those people recommended I join a day program at the hospital. So I was going to the hospital every single day. Um, but the psychiatrist there wanted to take me off my Vyvanse and my Wellbutrin, and I got really upset because those make me not want to eat, and they were like, "We're not gonna give it to you." Um, I was diagnosed then with anorexia nervosa, and I feel like that should come as no surprise to some of you guys because you guys had been bringing it up. I don't know. Yeah, so like I drink every day. Like, hold on. One of these. Grey Goose. It's the only thing I drink besides water. And I have about like half a bottle every day. So I have to like get alcohol every other day. Oh, snap. That's better. No, but yeah, I I'm not eating, but I am drinking. Oh, you are strong heart. We support you. Thank you, Clara. That's so nice of you. But yeah, I've been pretty down. Um, I all the things that used to be fun to me aren't fun anymore. Like you could take me somewhere and everybody's having a good time, but me, I just feel depressed. And like everything I care about, playing my guitar, doing this, doing that, they don't sound appealing. Everything, like I've lost my ability to really feel any kind of pleasure except when I'm like having sex or I'm drinking. So I've been drinking like every day and I'm having sex every day. And they hospitalized me for that because they said that's reckless behavior. And whenever you're feeling this way, just remember you can always hop on here and speak the truth, and we will listen. Well, thank you, Rowan. Where was I? They sent me to the hospital. Yeah, because of they kept me an inpatient, like, because they said I was drinking too much and having too much sex, and I'm like, I've been in so many mental hospitals before, and I've never seen anybody be admitted because they're having too much sex. That's weird. But I did. It wasn't fun. Now I'm out. And then I was going to the day program, but I left because they wouldn't give me the medicine that allows me to not eat. And looking back, they were probably in the right to do that. You're not going to give an anoretic to an anor, anorexic. So it's like I kind of wish I'd never opened up about my eating, because like I always low-key knew I there was something wrong with me in the way I'm eating, but I'd never been diagnosed. And I'm like, another diagnosis? How many diagnoses can you give me? I've already got like borderline personality disorder, schizophrenia, bipolar, schizoaffective disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, PTSD. Like, it's not fair. Like, can't somebody else can't we make it can't we make it like even, and instead of some people don't have any problems and some people have a lot of problems? I don't know. Yeah, I've been drinking. And when I'm not drinking, I take these. They're glucose tablets. I got it from Charles Gross. Like, he uses them when he feels like he's about to faint and stuff. So that's what I do. And I'm still fat. Oh gosh. But yeah. So when I went to the hospital, my psychiatrist and therapist decided not to see me again. So I need to find a psychiatrist, and I need to, hey, Amani, leave your house, live alone, and you will get a better life. You don't need no one. I do need people. Oh, that reminds me. I've been psychotic so much lately because I stopped taking my antipsychotics because I heard that they can be used to treat anorexia. And if they're used to treat anorexia, that means it makes you fat, makes you gain weight. So I stopped taking it, and I was having these crazy mood swings and all that stuff. I still don't take it. Now I hear lots of voices, more voices. There used to be 7. Now it's like I can't even count them. It's like so crowded and they're all talking in my head. But honestly, I'd rather be psychotic than like fat. That's the thing. But oh, thank you, curly head. But yeah, I'd rather be psychotic. I feel like I talked about this in a video why I stopped taking my psych meds. But um yeah, they're making me fat. So now I've been like not really eating, and I lost 16 pounds, so that's good. Only a few more pounds to go till I'm at my goal weight and my ultimate goal weight. Remember, having fat on your body does not equal you being fat. I I mean, I guess, but like I used to be so much skinnier. Like you guys have seen my videos, like the older ones. I was a skinny legend. Now look at me. But oh, speaking, don't lose weight. I have to. How am I gonna fit in to my clothes? Hi, I missed you guys too. You look sexier. Not really, but I mean, go off. Um, oh yeah, see, this paper was given to me by the police because I was really psychotic and I was going to everybody's doors and like knocking on them. And I tried to get into somebody who opened the door for me because I wanted to see the person who lived in the house, I guess. And they called the cops on me. And they gave me this it's a trespass notification form. They made me sign it. And it's like if I ever go back there, I'll have to go to jail. And I don't even remember how I got there or what I was doing. When I'm psychotic, I really don't remember that much. But still, I'd rather do that, go to jail even, than be fat. Like, ugh, that's not right. But yeah, I'm really psychotic these days. Um, and I'm like, it's weird these days. What is that? Everything I wanted to talk about? Yeah, drinking every day, going to the hospital. Um, so being fat is a big deal for you? Why? Because I don't like, it's not that I don't like people who are fat or anything. I don't like having like curves or anything, because when you have curves and stuff, like bad people hurt you. It's been that way ever since I was like a kid. I hate it. Like when I started developing, that's when all the bad stuff that happened to me happened. And it's like, I don't know. I don't want that to happen again. Even though it did a few weeks ago, and that's what kind of sent me into this depression. And I even said so in the video, in the description. I hope this doesn't lead to a depressive episode or whatever. And it did. And I'm still depressed. And I stopped going to the hospital day program because they wouldn't let me starve myself, essentially. Another thing that I'm trying not to do these days is puke, I guess, because there was a time when I was eating a crap ton of food. Like I would buy a bunch of food, like an entire pizza or like bunch of sandwiches from Subway, just like copious amounts of food. Like pizza, breadsticks, mozzarella sticks, cookies, all that stuff, and I would eat it all in one sitting. And then I would go like throw up, and that I mean, after a while of doing that, it's like, this is before I was diagnosed with anorexia. I was like, what's wrong with me? Like, just because I hate puking, but I would do it all the time. And I was like, oh my God, am I bulimic? Because I don't want to be bulimic, because bulimics are fat. At least anorexics, at least they're thin. Can't be fat. Yeah, let me see. That's better. Yeah, the thing is shaking. I've got the shakes. I've had the shakes. Yeah, one sec. Yeah, just I've been having the shakes, and it's like tough to do anything. Anything that requires precision. So I'm not wearing eyeliner because if I tried, I'd be all over the place. Like, I don't know what the shakes are from. I don't know if it's from the drinking, if it's from something else. I just know that they're there. Oh gosh. There's so much wrong with me. Like, it's overwhelming. What am I supposed to do? Like, what am I gonna be when I don't want to say grow up because I'm a little old. Our lifestyles are the same. Oh, I feel so sorry for you then. But it's like I have no sense of direction, like, because like I said, nothing makes me feel good anymore. Like, all the pleasure has been ripped out from all the activities that I enjoyed. So thinking about finding a college or um, getting a degree, you know, or anything, it just doesn't appeal to me. Nothing appeals to me. It's whatever. Like, I've been miserable these past few months. The only day I wasn't miserable for one day, and that was the day we went to Six Flags, and I vlogged it. But other than that, the depression is like crippling. Join a cult? What? Why would I join a cult? Oh, hey. I don't know. I'm sorry that I feel like I'm being a burden to you guys, giving you all this information, and then that's it. And you guys, I don't know. I don't know. When I was in the hospital, like, there were so many brand deals that I missed out on. One of them was for one of those teas. Do I currently have a job? This is kind of my this is kind of my job, unfortunately. It's cathartic to talk about it. It's good. Okay. Yeah. I guess so. It's kind of embarrassing though. That's the thing. I'm hard watching you? What does that mean? You mean like you got a boner from watching me? Yeah, but I was having so much sex that my dad was like, I can't have any more. It was weird. I just, I know I have problems, but I don't want to go back to the hospital. I hate it there. They never give you your meds, and they take you off your meds and they give you theirs, and it's never as good. Also, the reason I drink half a bottle of vodka every single day, at least, is because I don't want to become dependent on my Ativan. I'm stroking right now. You do you do that. I'm flattered. But I didn't want to become like dependent on Ativan because that's happened. You know, when I think I talked about this in another video. I used to take 10 milligrams of Ativan, and I didn't want to become dependent on it because once I run out, and then I have to go see my therapist, my psychiatrist, and it's like a big thing just to get a few of them, as opposed to vodka where it's like I I can have it every day because you just have to go to the liquor store. Even when I wasn't leaving the house and I was depressed, I would just have my dad or my brother bring it to me, and they would ask me to eat and stuff like that. And I told them, well, I'm going to be getting all my calories from the vodka. That's what I plan on doing today. Like, I had some of the vodka, I haven't eaten anything, and I don't intend to eat anything. Um, yeah. Because one shot of vodka is like 100 calories, about. Who have you been having sex with? Kind of just everybody. I use Tinder. Like, just a lot of, what is that? Lots and lots of calories, alcohol. So if you're trying not to gain any fat, that won't help. Please eat. Well, I, food gives me so much anxiety. Like, that's why I would throw up, because I would eat a shit ton of food and then I get really, really anxious. And like, I would have like not a panic attack, but just really, really anxious. And once I like puked it all out, it was I felt a little bit better. I still felt bad because I was like, well, maybe there's a little bit of food and stuff that I didn't get out after throwing up till I'm dry heaving. But I felt a little less anxious. Alcohol makes me not feel anxious. Bro, I saw you on Tinder. Oh, Rowan, when did you see me? Was it like during the days of like nowadays, or my old Tinder? Because I wrote a really depressing bio. Try to eat healthy food, my fruits and vegetables. Yeah, I love fruits and vegetables. I'm vegan, so I love vegetables. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really think of it as reckless behavior. Like when I think of, I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I've been drinking all day, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna go have sex again because that's the only thing I can like feel right now. We could watch my favorite movie. I'll feel nothing. We could write a song and play it on my guitar. I'd feel nothing. We could go out and go to the park or whatever. I'd still feel nothing. It was a while back, like 3 months. Oh, yeah, that was, yeah, I didn't have the same bio. It was the bio, my old one is the bio that says, don't like David Bowie, don't breathe my air. Don't breathe at all. That's weird. I love your outfit and makeup. Oh, thank you. I'm so farsighted. Alexis? Hope you're awesome. I hope you're okay. No, you're awesome. Hope you're okay. Thank you, Liam. But You having safe sex? Not really. I think that was one of the reasons why the psychiatrist at the day program wanted me to that she sent me to the hospital, and I wasn't able to come out for a while. Um, I mean, I strive to have safe sex because that's what you're supposed to do. But I don't know. A lot of guys just didn't have them, didn't have condoms or anything. Are you tested? I get tested every now and then. I'll have to check. Hopefully not. I missed you. Oh, well, I missed you too. There is no safe sex in life. It's just mass propaganda. Whatever you say, it's a good propaganda then. Did you forget your lunchbox though? What? Remember, this too shall pass. Yeah, I know. But with like, it's really depressing knowing that I have all these mood swings because even when things are going good and I'm feeling really great, I know in the back of my head it's like it's only a matter of time before I get depressed again. I'm gonna have a mood swing. Whenever I'm happy, that's what I think of. You're happy now, but 2 days from now, you're gonna have a mood swing. Just all I want it to know you. Wait, to know. I'm so stupid. One sec. Look, all I want to know you is did you forget your lunchbox? Haven't had one in a hot minute. Do you practice meditation? I did, but I didn't really see any results, so I stopped. Missed you. Thank you. Have you tried going off meds? That's what I said. I went off my my medicine for my psychosis, and now I'm psychotic. I can hear voices right now, and there are so many more voices than it used to be. I don't know why, but now I'm hearing voices of people I know. It's only a matter of time before you'll be better again. Yeah, but how, like, when? I don't like, I don't know. It's only a matter of time before you'll be better again. Yeah, but then after that, I'm gonna get depressed again. Like, what is my life? You know? Do the voices change volume? Yes, they do. They do. What are they saying, Alexis? Sometimes they talk to me, other times they argue. They've been arguing so much with each other. But in terms of me, all they do is like criticize me. Anytime I do anything, they're like, oh, you're such a stupid bitch. Stuff like that. So yeah, not fun. What? I've seen that couch before. Where did you see it? Look at all this fat. Like, what the hell? Look at that. I know you feel sometimes they get so loud you can't hear anything. In the physical world, life has too much suffering. Yeah, I guess. Why you go off meds? I went off meds because they make you fat. I didn't go off all my meds, just my antipsychotic. And now I'm like knocking on people's doors and having them call the cops on me because I don't even remember how I got there. It wasn't my neighborhood. I was just at somebody's house knocking, and I remember the lady saying, I'll call 911. It was weird. I don't know. Lunchbox, lunchbox, lunchbox. I don't have a lunchbox because I don't eat lunch. I don't eat. Swedish son. Swedish Sam. Sorry. Just don't commit suicide when you are in psychosis. Well, I can't really control what I do when I'm in psychosis. I figured that's the way I'm probably gonna die, honestly. Psychotic and just out of it. So do you have anorexia now? Yeah, I do. That's what I was diagnosed with. And I don't like it. But I guess it makes sense. Like I just thought of it as like I'm dieting. I go on these diets, and I'm of course I'm not gonna eat much when you're on a diet. What is it like when you sleep? I drink half a bottle of vodka before I go to sleep, and then I just sort of it makes me fall asleep. Are you looking forward to go to therapy about it? No, my therapist, he like sort of discontinued our thing. Like when I got in the hospital, both my um the therapist and the psychiatrist forgot. I mean, not forgot. They just dumped me. So I need to find a new therapist, and I need to find a psychiatrist. There's a caseworker helping me from the hospital. I just want to be able to take the medicine I want, which is Wellbutrin and Vyvanse, and not be on anything that can make you fat, like olanzapine and Seroquel. Definitely not Seroquel. How does one become psychotic? Sorry for my ignorance. All you have to do is really lose touch with reality. I'm not sure exactly what sets it off because like it's like a dream. I never remember how it starts. I only remember some of the middle and some of the end. So I never really know how it starts, but I mean if you're like schizophrenic, schizoaffective, then you can have psychosis, but oh gee, I don't know. I recommend Katie Morton, a therapist on YouTube. Oh, okay. So, how did the process of you getting diagnosed with anorexia happen? Did a family member tell someone? I told them I was on a diet, and they were like monitoring my diet. And they were like, because I was eating like 600 calories a day, and most of those calories was from alcohol, and then I'd have like 200 calories of food. And I don't know. I guess they just after a few days of observing me, they were like, "You have anorexia, and we're gonna take you off all the medications that are anoretic." It's like, no, they just wanted to put me on an antipsychotic. Oh, therapists are con artists. I have been through many therapies. They only care about the money and controlling people. How do they control people? I mean, my psychiatrist, the one that dumped me, seems nice enough. Maya, did they end up taking your Vyvanse away? I got to keep it because it was mine. It was prescribed by my psychiatrist, but they didn't want me taking it. But I take it anyway because it helps with binge eating. That stops my like urge to binge. But no offense, but you don't know. No. But no offense, but don't you know 200 calories isn't safe? Like I know that, but I kind of don't care because I just want to have a rapid weight loss. You have beautiful eyes. I mean, no, I don't, but thank you. What hospital did you go to? Adventist? I don't know if you guys know where that is. I live in Maryland. But yeah. Hey, Desane. Is that how you say it? Let's see. I'm having problems coping with my own schizophrenia. I like my therapist, but not so far. Every med they have put me on has driven me into psychosis. Well, if you're schizophrenic and you're having psychosis, like you can tell you first of all, you got medicine from your therapist. That's usually like a do you have body dysmorphia? A lot of you guys were saying I have body dysmorphia because I hate the way I look and I hate everything about me and I think I'm fat. But body dysmorphia is actually pretty rare. Actual body dysmorphia. Like Michael Jackson and people like that. Like a lot of people can be unsatisfied with their appearance, but body dysmorphia is like when there's this one like thing that you focus on that you think is really really bad. my boss had okay, I've been drinking a lot. My boss had it though. My old boss from Forever 21. Have you ever tried antipsychotics through injection? They say get less side effects. I did actually. I took an antipsychotic, can't remember what it was, in the day program, and they put it like in my, not in my butt, but on my butt and stuff. Vixa, why am I blind? Vixina Fool, is that how you say it? Nice hair. Actually, I was supposed to do a sponsored video from this the company that made this hair, but I've just been like not up for it. Like I have sponsorships from from BetterHelp. That's funny. Yeah, like I'm not sure how I feel about that. A Tozy recommended it to me, and I was like, "Is it good?" And he's like, "I use it," and I was like, "Well, if you use it, I guess." And then a few days went by, and then they were like, "We want to sponsor your video." But yeah, but everybody kind of makes a joke out of BetterHelp. Hello, I can't believe you're live. Been subbed to you for a while now and go. So happy to see you. Well, thank you, La Diva Alexandra. Trust me, saying lunchbox 100 times makes you feel better. Troll lol 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 lol. Let's see. How often have you been outside this past week? Not that much. This week wasn't a good week. Yeah, most of the time I just stay in bed and stuff. And I feel really guilty about it because I'm like, I could be doing this, I could be doing that. But my social worker tells me not to compare myself to other people who are like successful, because I look at people, because I work, YouTube is kind of my job. I look at people who have like massive followings and I'm like, why are they so much better than me? And she said, just stop comparing because everybody has their own journey. And she told me to stop comparing myself to other people, but I can't help it because I'm like so freaking old and I've never been to college. Oh, hey, Autumn. Thank you. My phone is broken. BK Zeres. Did I? I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. No problem. Says, okay. Sweeter Sam, what is it with you and the lunch boxes? I had a lunch box once in 2nd grade. I hope you feel better and don't get yourself down. It's really hard. When I took Abilify injections, I did not get fat. Okay, Abilify I can't take because it made me like twitch. I'd have like these muscle like movements like without it made me really twitchy, and it made me really like have these uncontrollable muscle movements. And that if you take a medicine like that and it does that, it can be permanent. Like I was glad I didn't have it permanent. Denzel, I'm glad to see you're doing okay, but I'm not though. That's what I came here to say. I came here to say that I'm not okay. Whatever. The struggle is real. I have paranoid schizophrenia. I love traveling. Oh. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I feel like schizophrenia isn't like anxiety and depression, which are so common that whenever you hear most people who talk about mental illness are talking about anxiety and depression. And I obviously have both of those. But I don't know. I feel like anxiety and depression are more relatable than full-blown psychosis. Like how many people can actually relate to that who weren't like, I don't know, on drugs. Yeah, so anxiety, depression are like, I will donate if you say lunchbox 100 times. Okay, lunchbox 100 times. Done. See what I did there? Take his money? What? I love traveling. Me too. And yes, it is. Okay, Miss AW. Most people can't relate to my depression slash anxiety at all. LOL. Yeah, I mean, for everybody it's different, but like just the concept of like um being anxious and being depressed. Obviously, there are different levels of being anxious and there are different levels of being depressed. But I feel like on YouTube, almost everybody is depressed. It's weird. And a lot of people also have anxiety. YouTubers, like it's kind of weird. Like I don't see that many people with mental illness when I'm out and about, except for when I'm in the hospital. Are you from America? Yeah, I am. I like your makeup and eyeshadow. Oh, really? I feel like I messed my face up because I was trying to experiment. Have you been getting out? I was leaving the house to go to the hospital every day for their program. It's partial hospitalization. So it's basically like you're being hospitalized and stuff, but you get to go home every day. So I'd go home every night and just drink. And then I'd come in the next day. You did mess it up. They just being nice, aka lying. What did I mess up? The lipstick suits me. It's coming off. Like I don't want to let go of my phone, but like it's Fenty, so. Oh no, honey, did something bad happen that triggered this? Stay strong. I know you'll push through. Yeah, it's because I got raped, I guess. It's just I don't know. It's just I feel really depressed because of that. And it's bad because I was on a roll. I was doing better. I was studying. I was attempting to make shitty vlogs like the one that my last upload. I will donate if you stop and give me 20 push-ups. That reminds me of my coach. Whenever if somebody was in trouble, they'd be like, everybody do this many push-ups, and then everybody would feel bad because everybody has to suffer because of one person. And they'd make sure you're mad at that one person. Do you recognize the voices? You know that what's that? You hear they people, Yeah, some of them, not all of them. Like recently, recently I've been getting Amberlyn Reed's voice for some reason. How did you start the time to recovery you were going through? You could start little by little again. Yeah, but they were saying they want to put me in rehab. They wanted to put me in a detox. I'm like, I'm not addicted. I'm just drinking every day. And I know that sounds bad, but like last night I didn't drink cuz I was wondering like, am I an alcoholic? I took like an internet quiz and it said I wasn't, but that wasn't enough for me. So I was like, well, let me just not drink today. Maybe I won't need any. And I fell asleep just fine. I didn't drink yesterday, all of yesterday. So I can go without it. I just rather not. I can see why you don't want to eat it if you're watching Amberlyn Reed. I fell down that rabbit hole because of The Right Opinion, and he made a video about Amberlyn, and then I was like, well, this is interesting. Why are people hating on her? So I went to go look her up, and I got sucked in because she's so full of shit. It's so entertaining. It's like, and she was recently diagnosed with bipolar. It was like, oh god, that girl has a person. Oh, well, duh. I was gonna say that girl has a personality disorder, but she already admitted she did. I don't know. It's just so fascinating. She's so like she makes me feel sane. So I watch her and I'm like, well, at least I'm not that. Like I look at myself and I feel like I'm as big as her. But my therapist was like, rationally, you know that's not true because um like clinically I'm at a healthy weight. I hate being at a healthy but I'm not obese. Like even though I feel it. Amberlynn Reed. I kind of wanted to make a video on Amberlynn Reed, but I don't want to be like mean or anything like that. Because there's like a whole community around not liking her. Work out. Yeah, I go to the gym. I'm gonna start going again because I took a break from being like depressed as hell. Yeah, I can tell you guys what I heard alcohol can increase or invite the voices back. Is that true? I haven't had it's actually made the voices go away. Do it. She's been really messed up lately. Amberlynn, yeah. I mean, because I don't want to be mean, but oh my god, it's so freaking loud. And I'm sure you guys, for me, it's just like I keep pausing, and you're like, "What the hell are you listening to?" Because I can still hear voices, and they're not very nice. No, but oh yeah, I was thinking about Amberlynn Reed. I hate her. I don't hate a lot of people. You guys can vouch for me. I'm a nice person sometimes, most of the time. But she lied about being raped. And as a victim of that, it's so like, fuck her. Oh my god. She's like dead to me. Anybody that rapes, molests children, or lies about being raped, fuck them. Like, they just make it harder for people like me to come forward. It's like, and why would you lie about like, and it turned out she was the abuser. Like, oh, I just watch it for entertainment. Do you follow YouTube drama? Speaking of hated personalities, there's the whole thing going on with Onision right now. I feel like everybody hated Onision for years, from what I can tell. I mean, I didn't see him at his very beginning, but from what I see, he was like never liked, and he could only trick like 15-year-olds. Chin Chu, hello. Yeah, he could only fool like kids into liking him. I started watching his videos through I'm Alex. Yeah, but okay. Glad to see you back. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. But this is the first time I caught your live. I'm excited. Oh, cool. Strap in, Parab. Swear my question can't be seen. So frustrating. What was your question? Where's the family at? Yeah, I have pierced. I was going to show you them. My nipples are pierced. But every time I show them to anyone, the person who I show them to wants to sleep with me. I just got them because I thought they were cool. It's weird. Yeah, but there's like so many people involved with like Amberlynn Reed. It's like a whole Maya, I send love to you and hope you are getting better soon. Sorry for my English. I'm from Germany. Oh no, you're good. She's been conning people for money to send to Becky's mom when we all know the feeders are paying ALR's bank. Yes, yes. Oh my God, that's so. Misty is trash. Like I usually don't think people are below me, but Misty is trash, and It's like just because you just have cancer doesn't mean you're absolved from being criticized. Because I mean, I have my fair share of diseases. Schizophrenia can be really bad, but if I did something called, I didn't even sign it. I just put a line because I don't know. Sometimes when I get psychotic, um, I forget my name. I forget where I'm coming from, and it says soliciting. I was soliciting. What? That doesn't make sense. But yeah. Hey, tide diver. Is that how you say it? I feel kind of bad because people always say my name wrong, and now I'm saying people's names weird. I'm watching from Nambia. Thanks for answering my questions, Def. Donate, but not now. Later, maybe. Oh yeah, you take your time. I'm not doing this for the money. I just really wanted to make a video, but my camera doesn't have its battery. I need to find it. You look so happy on your Instagram, and your looks so fun. Why are you so down? Sorry, I messed up the answer already. Because I'm depressed, because of what that guy did to me. It just sent me spiraling. My photos for Instagram, I take those when I'm doing well, when I'm kind of happy. You know, I don't want to take a bunch of depressing pictures. So, and look, everybody's Instagram is like kind of fake. Like everybody, they post their like greatest moments, and all you see is those, and you don't realize that they actually live normal lives, but they put their best photos and best things on display. Everybody does. The thumbnail fits the title perfectly, LOL. What the guy do to you? I'm sorry. I'm new in town. Darkwing Duck. Oh, first of all, I know the cartoon. Second of all, he raped me, and I don't like it. That guy who did that lately to you, I'm so sorry. It's okay, I love training. It's not your fault. Can I make a video about you just because I think your mental illness is bigger than just science? Love you. Feel free to make a video about a movie about me or a video about me. If you make it, I'll watch it and I'll put it I'll put it in my playlist of things that people have made about me and I'll show it to everyone. Has he been sentenced? No, I dropped the case. Oh, hey, Jeffrey. Hey, hun, I'm so glad to see you. I've missed you so much. Great big hugs. Great big hugs to you, Jeffrey. It's a party. It's always a party once Jeffrey gets here. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Yeah. So, I can't stand rapists. I can't. Why drop the case? Because I didn't want to face him. I didn't want to see him. I didn't want anything to do with it. Cases, you go through all this process. Even now, I just want it to be over. I don't want to deal with that. Like, I don't want to feel that way ever. Like, I couldn't. Like, I told the police who came in to see me about him, and like maybe they'll handle it themselves. But I that's why I was depressed for all these weeks. Like I really don't like talking about it because it reminds me of my friggin' childhood. Me either. They are gross pigs, but he needs to go to jail. We love you, Maya. Thank you. I love traveling. I've been a fan of yours for quite a while. I am an older man with mental illness. In your case, do you feel overall that social media, oh God, I'm drunk. Social media helped you in any way? I mean, social media, I wouldn't have met some people if it wasn't for social media, like Jacob. I like him. Even though I'm like, we should collab. It's gonna be so much fun. And he'll be like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't do that on my channel. I was like, okay. Whatever you say, Jacob. I love from Swedish Sam. Gotta go now. Good luck. Okay, Swedish Sam. Thank you for your love and support. I wish nothing but the best of luck for you. Much love from Australia. Oh, okay. Peace. Yeah, thank you. It's really nice. Hello, Angela. He's not a real Swede. What? You're gorgeous, you are strong, and I am proud of your strength. People don't realize how much energy it takes to go through, to get up and go do daily tasks like a shower. Yeah, I went like 3 weeks without showering, and they like I smelled so bad. So bad. They forced me to take a shower in the hospital, and I was like, okay. I'm late. I'll have to watch the replay. Oh, you didn't miss too much. I was just talking about how I don't like Amberlyn Reed and I don't like being hospitalized. The shower thing, me too. Oh, okay. It's coming off. 3 weeks. Yeah, I didn't get out of my bed unless I had to use the bathroom. That's it. I didn't move. I wasn't wearing any clothes. I just stayed naked all day. How have you been? I've been terrible. Thank you for asking. This girl must be doing something right because I've been watching this for the past 20 minutes. Oh, do you believe in God? I used to, Ginger, but not anymore. Sending love and prayers. Thank you, Angela. 3 days, no shower. Now I might today. Yeah, you got to do it. Like the little things, and you get a little bit more pride, and then you can start, like, I don't know, doing your hair. Been there, just lying there, paralyzed in the stupid bed. Yeah, and I would just sit around watching videos on YouTube. Still looking good, to be honest. Oh, well, by the way, thank you. I like being naked calms me at home, though. Yeah, when I'm home alone, that's when I get naked. We're all watching you. Oh, okay. Anyways, I've legit go to now because my mom is shouting at me for not eating my dinner. How old are you? Because I know when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to leave the table till we had dinner, but I was a skinny kid. I was skinny all the way until I was like 19. Oh, you're 14? Swedish Sam. Well, I mean, you still have a lot of time. Like, once you grow up and all that stuff, you'll be able to do whatever you want. I think that the mental exhaustion takes all the energy you need out of functioning. It's the hardest thing. How old are you, says Swedish Sam? I am much older than you. I'm like a decade older than you. How do you feel about getting a puppy? The same way I feel about having a child. Too much responsibility. Because, you have to treat your animals right. Hello, your makeup looks great, by the way. Oh, thank you. You know what I'm gonna donate because this stream is flippin' awesome. What are you gonna donate, Swedish Sam? You should get a pet snake. They're chill. I wanted a pet snake in like the 4th grade. I thought they were really cool. Out of all of the are snakes reptiles? Anyway, out of all the animals like that. Naked gang. Yes. Ginger is dinner. I'll donate a lunchbox if you say it 100 times. I can't say. Ready? It 100 times. Where's my lunchbox? You cheated me from out of a lunchbox. I want a lunchbox now. I did it twice. Hey, Petra. Yep, Petra. I'm doing not that great. Can you do a backflip? Probably. I used to do gymnastics. You would be an awesome model, Maya. Oh, well, I don't know about that, Liam. My cat saved me. Cats are easy to care for because they're semi-independent. Yeah, but I don't like cats. Like, I don't know, a little part of me is scared of dogs and cats, like when little kids are scared of them. But since I'm an adult, I just have to hold it in and like pet them and stuff, but I don't enjoy it at all. Like, do you like video games? If yes, which ones? Um, Growing up, I used to play a lot of Sega. It's kind of old now, but I liked Shining Force, Flicky, is that what it was called? Co- Comic Zone or whatever. Why am I forgetting all the things? Anyway, it's Sega games and I guess Nintendo games. I was into Mario. We played Mario Party 2. It was the newest Mario Party game. Sega brings me back to my childhood. Yeah, it was in my childhood. It wasn't new, but it was like big part of my childhood. Have you ever been bitten by a dog? No, or a cat. No, they just freak me out for no reasons. Gymnastics, so you can do a split. Not anymore. Kid Chameleon. Yes, yes, Kid Chameleon. I love that game. We never got to beat it. I'm not. Oh my god, that game we spent so much time playing, and we paused it in like the millionth level, and our parents came and like decided to watch the news, and it was all gone. Kid Chameleon is everything. I never beat it. There's so many levels and so many different like for an old game. It's crazy. I used to play Sonic 1 and 2. Yeah, Sonic. How could I forget about Sonic? Yeah. I used to play Sonic 2. That's what I would play. Got to go as well. Much love from Italy. Okay. Well, thank you for coming. I have 3 children, one 15, one 13. They are boys and an 8-year-old girl. Also have 2 cats and my other half for 11 years. I have bipolar schizoaffective disorder. Well, I mean, good for you. You can have a family and all this stuff. Like, I feel like my family just worries about me. Like, can you talk about how you're able to speak when the voices are constantly talking? Because I need people to respond, people in like the real world to respond so I can know it's real. Sometimes I can't figure it out. Sometimes I do stupid stuff because I'm psychotic, like knocking on everybody's doors until they called the cops. I have 11 cats in my house. My mom is like a crazy old woman in The Simpsons. Oh yeah, her. She like throws cats at people. Like, that's no way to treat your cat. Oh my gosh, you're back. Hi from England. Thank you, Bella. I never did gymnastics, but I self-trained. Oh, Liam, I used to be a competitive gymnast. Thought I was going to go to the Olympics. That was like my plan A. So glad you are home now, Maya. I understand that you go through, but you go through. You've always come through, and it knows. You got this, Maya. Big hugs. Big hugs to you too, Jeffrey. Thank you for being here. I needed that. Oh, I love training. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I really, bye for you now. We love you and hope you see yourself the way you see others. Hope you're worth it. Well, thank you, Philip. That's my brother's name. But, yeah, I just kind of wanted to say, I wanted to make a video, but there was so much to talk about. I didn't feel like editing a whole video. I disassociate when I'm around people. I disassociate like from time to time, not all the time. Not enough for it to affect my life. But I used to get that at work because it was a little more stressful, and stress, I can't handle like any stress without like going crazy. Um, but sometimes in the hospital, when I didn't get the medication I wanted, I'd be like freaking out. And it's like you're watching yourself do stuff. What editor do you use for your videos? I use Pinnacle because that's what I grew up using. We used to make movies, my brother and I would love to do your tarot card meeting. I know Kicking Geese does that. I'm not really subscribed to that thing. Would you have loved to see, oh, would have loved to see you doing gymnastics. Well, here's the thing. We won the competition for the city, then the greater city area, then the state area, then the region area, and the next one was, what's it called? Like national, and it was in Las Vegas, and then after that you get to try out for the Olympics. But we didn't have enough money, my mother and father and I, so I just sort of stopped after that. Then I see people at the Olympics, I'm like so jealous, like you guys get to train. I've been with a bit harder depression than usual. I have dysmorphia, okay? But seeing you are still and on the fight makes me, ugh. You do you before you'll do it again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm back. The other channels are boring and this chick's hot. Interesting. Oh gosh. Today is a bad face day. I don't know. The only reason I decided to do this live stream is because I really didn't want to make a video about it because I don't want to hear myself talk about it again and again. What are some things that have improved your mood recently? My mood has been pretty bad, but honestly, when I was going to the day program, every single day I'd wake up and I'd be in the hospital from 8 all the way to like 3. That lifted my mood because I got to talk to people and stuff like that. Also, just having sex and drinking, because that's the only pleasure I can get out of life these days. To the point where I guess I needed to be hospitalized. I didn't know you could be hospitalized for having too much sex. You want to see my dinner? Like, I feel so bad. Like, if there are any people with eating disorders watching me, like, don't do as I do. There's a channel I want you to check out. It's called Schizophrenic Chic. She's awesome and just like you and very inspiring. I will check that out, Jeffrey. I will, because I've been looking for, did you notice any change when you were a vegetarian? Not really, except I was really fat. Yeah, but I'm looking for lots of accounts like mine because I want to follow / collab with certain creators. Like, I like Sarah Kay. Like, to collaborate with her would be like a dream come true. I don't know what we'd do, but I mean, she commented on my video, so we're practically friends. She just said she doesn't believe in God. Yeah, I don't believe in God. And if there is a God, he screwed me over. What kind of God lets people get raped and killed and all that without doing anything? My life sucks as well. Can't take it. Hey, at least there's solidarity in numbers, you know, because I can't take my life either. Please try to eat. It's crucial to your mental health. That's what they were saying in the hospital. They were like, you know, you're taking all this medication. And I am taking a lot of medication. I'm taking it like at least 10 different pills. They were like, if you're on an empty stomach, it'll affect you differently and all that stuff. What is your nationality? I'm American. Born and raised. Well, yeah. That's the devil, not God. The Bible explains why things are like they are. We are in the end times. I want to politely disagree with you, having read the Bible. I was hallucinating for a few weeks of dark entities who were working with someone who I thought was my friend. The friend drugged me with K-pins, and when I woke up, I had a laceration on my foot. That's crazy. The last like hallucination that wasn't audio that I had was one of Brady, and I told him about it. It was in the hospital. I was like, I had a dream that we were having sex, and he was like, maybe it's me in another aura. I don't know. He's just really like that. That's okay, but it's of great comfort as sick. Let's see. What God would let her, what God would let his creation burn in hell and suffer for eternity? Oh, I agree. Loves and hugs. Thank you, Angela. Brady's like my friend. He's a model and he moved to New York because he really wanted to do that. So I don't get to talk to him as much, but he's like, I don't know, the closest thing to a boyfriend I've ever had. I ended up stabbing myself in the arm and got put in the hospital. Well, if you're hurting yourself, then the hospital is best for you. Show your arm muscle? I don't really have any muscles. Hell wasn't meant for mankind. It was meant for angels, but due to the extreme sin of man, we ended up there. Gee. My dinner was trash. So what did you have, Swedish Sam? Because I'm probably just going to have a glucose pill. Darkwing Duck. Thank you. Flippin' steak pie. I don't know what that is. How are you feeling currently? I'm kind of happy reading all these things. I love travel. How long were you hospitalized for? You know what I did? I signed an AMA, which it means against medical, I think, advice, and you can just leave within 3 days of signing that. And I signed it. I was like, I'm gonna get out of here in a few days. And then they were like, no, we don't want you to do this. Why don't you sign another contract that makes you stay in the hospital? And I didn't want to. And they're like, if you don't sign it, you're gonna go to another mental facility and you're gonna end up in court, and it's gonna take 10 days to talk to your lawyer, and you could be in jail for up to 3 months. Not jail, but in a hospital for up to 3 months. And I was like, fine. Is there anything that you might feel like eating? Like everything. I feel the need to eat everything, but I don't want to throw up. So because I don't want to throw up, I just don't eat instead. I hate throwing up. Like I know some people do it. I can't every day after every meal. You have awesome friends, and you'd be awesome, an awesome friend. I count you as a friend. Okay, Liam, we are friends. Maya, what are some things that get instant left swipe on Tinder? Well, I mean, if anybody doesn't like David Bowie, then I don't like you. What? I mean, on Tinder, I'm pretty direct. Like, oh, I mean, sometimes they're like, I just want to be friends. I just want to make friends. And that's cool. It's nice to have friends, but I'm not looking for friends. I'm looking for people to sleep with, so. And I put that in my bio. She swipes for Aussies. What? Do you drink apple juice at 5 p.m.? I never drink juice because it's calories, empty calories. I kind of want to have more vodka. I did a vodka mukbang. Are you scared of the people you could meet on Tinder? No, because I low-key want to die. So it's like, if something goes wrong and I die, it's two birds with one stone. Throwing up hurts me. My mouth started watering up and my stomach sinks in. Dislike David Bowie. You dislike him. Money, that's extreme. Well, how? No, it's not. I found somebody else with the same, what's it called? Same thing. They were like, if you don't like David Bowie, don't talk to me. Granted, I was depressed when I wrote that, so I was like, don't breathe at all. Are you a masochist? No, I hate suffering at all. I'm going to watch it till he says lunchbox. What is it with the lunchbox 100 times? Hey, Stacy. I'm not that good. What's the black thing you smoked in your other vids called? What black thing? You mean my, vape? It might have been my vape. I understand the wish for death, but I'm scared something will happen to you. I know what it's like to be sick and want to die. Yeah, I stay alive for my family because I wouldn't want to upset them. I'm really sorry what happened to you. I understand that you are hurt. If it wasn't for pain and suffering, there would be compassion. The devil has a lot of influence on this broken world. What songs do you like from David Bowie? I like his song, Looking for Water. I love Boys Keep Swinging, Signet Committee, Modern Love. I like just everything. Sorry, you're not doing great, Maya. It's okay, Stacy. Don't hate David Bowie, but wouldn't be the biggest fan. That's all right, as long as you don't hate him. You don't have to be a huge fan. I want to die, but I'm scared of the afterlife, said Sugar Candy. I mean, it's pretty scary. I just think you just die. Like, when a plant gets picked and you pick it and you die and it rots out. That sounds really boring, but you won't be able to feel bored because you won't be able to feel anything because you won't be able to anything. Oh, good. You got into vape. No more tobacco. Yeah, my Wellbutrin is also helping. I haven't had the urge to smoke, like, ever since I started getting on Wellbutrin. It really helps with, like, smoking cessation. That's a good reason to stay alive, but you have to nourish your body with healthy foods. Oh. There's a juice that I want you to try, Maya. I know you don't like juice, but I bet you will like this one. It's called Ocean Spray Cranberry, and it's so good. Blackberry, and I've had Ocean Spray before. I don't think I've had blackberry, but I think I had raspberry or something. You need food to live. Guys, like I said, I'm getting calories from this. Salt and Peppa, do you like Beyonce? I like her older stuff, the stuff I grew up with. I'm not really sure. Have you tried Effexor? Yeah, I think so. Effexor. I've tried almost everything. Some of them were like really bad. What's in the bottle? Vodka. Oh my god, hey, I'm so glad I haven't missed this live. Nope, you're here. You need vitamins too? Well, I can take a multivitamin. Like, who's your favorite artist this year? Dua Lipa? Vodka, no good. Vodka's very good. Calories from alcohol cause disease and cancer from free radicals. I've never heard that before. I was just feeling down and then I saw you. Notifications. Oh, notification squad. Yes. Hi, Randy. I love you too. Does drinking help with your condition? I think it does. This chick should be on America's Next Top Model. I hear that show is really hard to be on and like really edited to make certain people look really bad and other people to look really good. Vodka is not nutritional, essentially. The amount of calories you get is relevant, if not good, nourishing food. Well, I eat occasionally. It's not like I never eat. I don't have that kind of self-control to just never eat. Like today I haven't eaten, but tomorrow I'll probably be so hungry that a glucose pill won't be enough. You need antioxidants through healthy calories, which can be found in whole foods like green tea or coffee. I love green tea and I love coffee. John Phillip, you blocked me. I didn't block you. I only blocked one person ever in the history of forever. The guy who's stalking me. Are we talking about alcohol? Because purple gin is delicious. All I drink is vodka. How often would you say you eat? I'd say every now and then. But I've lost 16 pounds in the past few days, so. How does it help with your condition? It makes me feel less anxious. It makes me feel more like falling asleep. And it makes me less anxious. Where are your nudes? They're kind of everywhere. Just type in my name and write nudes. I think it's on Reddit. You can probably find them. I'm like fighting the urge to just take this off and show you guys, but don't really want to get demonetized unless I already have. Because all my mental health videos, which is most of my videos, don't get monetized. I'm Russian. In Russia, vodka is the only cheap antidepressant. Yeah, it's like an antidepressant. Alcohol is a depressant. It is, but it helps me. What is the best way to drop as much weight as possible? Well, Aaron, I'm not a doctor or anything, so I can only speak on behalf of myself, but for me, it's just not eating and going to the gym, work out for 2 hours, just of cardio. You'll burn like 500 calories an hour. Blueberries and strawberries are really high in okay. Yeah, I like blueberries and strawberries. I love berries. I'm glad in my country there is not drinking culture because I would be into that. I already have problems with weed when I used to have it. I have urges. Okay, Miss Ah. It's not my business, but just wondering, do you feel the need to sleep with people putting that energy into your body, not just play with toys? I mean, it's weird. I feel kind of like, I feel bad if like somebody does something nice to me. I kind of feel obliged to have sex with them. I don't know. It like I don't know. It's kind of all I know. Chatterbait? What is that? What, you go on that website? Oh, is that a website? Does weed make you less hungry? No, it doesn't make me less hungry, but it doesn't make me more hungry. So yeah, I like it. Probably gonna smoke some tomorrow. Like, I already started drinking. That wasn't a good idea because I haven't had sex all day. With any antidepressants, including vodka, you need to control doses. Wait. Here, you guys seem the gray selfie on Tumblr. She looks so beautiful. Oh, thank you. George Solomon forgot his lunchbox. Mobile gamer. It's not healthy though, if sex is just a way of coping, just as unhealthy and addicting as substance abuse. Oh. I already said George Solomon forgot his lunchbox. Why are you trolling? Alcohol is not helping you, it's hurting you. Well, I don't like to disagree, but I mean, it's helping with my anxiety. Sorry, Maya, I wouldn't have sex with you because I'm ace. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if I go like the day with being with someone and we don't have sex, it's like kind of weird. I'm still hearing voices. That's what I said. Okay, they want you to know that they're here, okay? So I said it. Waistline snatched. My waistline used to be, I used to be 21 inches, almost 20.5 inches around my waist. Yeah, I think I'll have just a little more. Do you believe in demons? Aaron, not really. Not really. I used to, when I was a Christian, I believe those were the enemies of the Christians. But now it's like I don't believe in demons, but I don't believe in angels, and I don't believe in God. Oh, sure. Oh, screw them. They don't do too much anyway. I agree, alcohol helps. It's not good, but it kind of helps. When did I stop being Christian, Aaron? Once I read the Bible when I was a little kid, like maybe 13, 14, 15. I used to just be a Christian, and I thought everybody else was a Christian. Like, I don't know. I feel that you are getting taken advantage of. Know your worth, Maya. That makes me sad to feel like you need to sleep with them. I want to draw you again. Draw me. Anybody makes fan art, I'm gonna like... that's like the best thing ever. When people make fan art of me, that's so cool. Does schizophrenia have influence on my sexual hormones? Not really. I think it's the bipolar side, because they have hypersexuality, where you just become like, you need to have sex all the time. And I've been that way. I was that way not that long ago. I will. Where should I send it? You can send it just to me. Use condoms. Don't get super gonorrhea. Yeah, that's, I've been asking them to do that now. Can you give us a lecture on why you shouldn't forget your lunchbox? Aren't you afraid to catch STDs? Of course, that's why I need to start wearing condoms more. I'm schizoaffective bipolar type. Sorry, Kaylin. I'm sorry that you're in the same boat as me. They got the super ones out now. Hey, girlfriend, bipolar and desert have the need of coitus. She's total opposite. What would you do if you got pregnant? Would you abort? Hell yeah, I'd abort. I'm not ready to take care of a kid. Have you seen me? I can barely take care of myself. I wouldn't have a kid, because if I had a kid, it would be like, that kid would be my world. I would treat the kid like my parents treated me and make them my world, and everything I do would ultimately revolve around them. And I'd read them nursery rhymes to go to sleep or whatever, and I would never let them out of my sight, and I would love that. But I'm not ready for it, so no. Haha, I had an abortion at 18 too. Oh. Well, I mean, good for, I don't know, I went into psychosis on birth control. Are you sure it was the birth control? It wasn't just a coincidence? I've never heard of that. I've heard of people getting fat from the birth control pill, and I've heard of people treating their acne with it. Maybe a kid would be good for you. Aaron, I'm not saying I'll never have kids, but right now I'm in a position where it's hard enough for me to take care of myself. So I want to get everything sorted out. I want to have all the fun I want. I'm going to do all the, really nice stuff. That's what my parents did. And then once I'm like probably like fat and ugly and there's really no point in living, I'll have kids then. What if the kid ended up having schizophrenia and the two of you had synchronized hallucinations, and that's when you realized that all the voices and entity were actually real? Don't mess with my mind. Like, I have to tell myself this isn't real. This isn't real. Don't tell me that it is real. It's gonna mess me up. George Salomon? I don't know who that is, Swedish Sam. I got angry on BC. What? I would not be surprised if you see you. No, I would not be surprised if we see you dead on tonight's news. Why would I be in the news? I'm not that great. I'd just be maybe in the papers where they post obituaries, and maybe on social media somebody would make like a Facebook post, but that's it. If I was on the news, that would actually be a big deal. Because last time I was in the news, it was really good. Anything is possible if you believe in God, so just jot that down. What's your favorite drug? Probably weed or like alcohol, I guess. BC's birth control, okay. Well, faith can get you through anything. My middle name means faith. Siren, stop that immediately. Why would you try to convince her that her hallucinations are real? I figured he was a troll. That's what it was. What are your opinions on George Solomon? Swedish Sam. Troll. Please keep fighting and stay strong. I'll try for my family. Look, if life punches you down, you gotta push back. If you've been to those lemons, push them down. Sometimes throat will see yellow? What? What's troll? It means you're a troll. Are you wearing lipstick? Yeah. If my lips were this blue in real life, it'd be like if I was dead. You're such a troll, Swedish Sam. He says, does anybody know what troll means? Google it, you troll. What's the one thing you wish can erase from yourself? My abuse. All the abuse I went through. I'd probably be a very different person. Mai is my favorite celebrity. Oh. Celebrity implies that the person is well known. Hallucinations are extrasensory perception. It is the ability to communicate with entities in the fourth realm. I don't know. I watched that video about how a high school kid explained the fourth realm, and I don't think that's how it works. Say hello to Fritz, my boyfriend. Hello, Fritz. You can't mention suicide in the comments. Just say what you want, guys. If you're a troll, you're a troll. It's fine. I think some people are too intelligent to be happy. You'd have to be dumb to enjoy your life. Oh yeah, if I was dumber, I could live in blissful ignorance. Let me tell you something. He wasn't even begun to peak. And when he does peak, you'll know, because it's gonna peak so hard that everyone in stream's gonna feel it. I'm sorry, what? We all get abused. Yeah, but a lot of people don't get abused sexually, you know, over the course of their young adult life and then raped and they're too old to be molested. But I mean, it's not a hierarchy, you know. I know there are people who had it worse than I have. And I know there are people who've had it better than I have, but it's not a hierarchy. It's just, it is what it is. Maya, what are you working on these days? Okay, I wanted to make a video about mental illness, right, in the media, because I just watched that show Euphoria, and it's so accurate. It's so, I love it so much. Zendaya is bae, first of all, but it's a really great series. And then like it's an accurate depiction of like addiction, which is mental health, in the mental health sphere, I don't know, of movies, as opposed to 13 Reasons Why, which is kind of like the antithesis of that. It's like not realistic at all, not anything. Like there's just, it's very different. And I was gonna talk about how there are like really good portrayals, and then there are biased portrayals that are doing more harm than good, like 13 Reasons Why. I had to watch that show because I'm in the research part of that video, and I don't know, it triggered me really bad. I could only watch one season because I couldn't take the scenes with sexual abuse in them. Oh my god, Swedish Sam, what? So they say being comfortable in your own skin is never a bad thing. Okay, so I got more skin or something that I could never do a bad thing in my life, and maybe I've never done a bad thing because I have a lot of skin. I've heard a lot about Euphoria. I just feel like it can trigger my addiction if it's about, yeah, it will definitely, it can definitely trigger you. Like, maybe you should just read the synopsis. Maybe you should just find a few episodes, but don't watch the last episode and don't watch the first episode. But I love it. It's a good movie. Like, I'm so jealous of Zendaya. She gets to like get all these really cool roles to play characters that are very interesting. Not a lot of actors have that. People change. Frank, look at me. I went from a tiny twink to the muscle-bound freak you see before you. Well, I can't see you. I think we are miserable because we expect too much from this life. I tried to live in this life as a passenger who's just strolling through her, who's just strolling for some time, and I try not to feel too entitled. That's how. I had somebody call me entitled. Like, it was this narcissist guy. Here's a confession. I'm in love with a man. What? I'm in love with a man. A man called God. Does that make me gay? Am I gay for God? You betcha. Yeah, you better be gay for God. God loves gay people. They're his favorite. If you read the Bible, it says, thou shalt not be friggin' straight. Have you ever made music? Yeah. Oh my god. When I was in Africa, we were in like the recording studio and we were making lots of music, and I had like an EP, but I'm so glad it never caught on, because looking back, it's kind of embarrassing. And the music we made when we were like 12, it wasn't that good. What was your favorite movie this year? I'm not really sure. I don't know if I went to see any movies. I only watched The Avengers with my sister. I made a video about that. I guess The Avengers after that, maybe? After the one that made all the kids cry, because that made my sister really happy. Another movie I just watched recently is Rain Man. It's really good, with Tom Cruise. Like, he's crazy, but he's really good at what he does. No, I'm not calling you entitled. We have a right to feel happy. But I just think that I got very greedy at some point. being happy for some time wasn't enough, and it made me miserable. Do you watch Peppa Pig? Of course, mobile gamer. I love Peppa Pig and Paw Patrol. That's my jam. My little brother is trying to take that away from me, but that's my jam. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol. Yeah, that's my that's my jam. I hate being gay because it made me have a lot of inner issues that led me to seeking out older men. Is Orion there? Well, you don't have to hate being gay. It's not the fact that you're gay. It's just maybe you have problems with older men, you know? I used to always get with older men. Now it's like I get with 18-year-olds. And I'm like, I do it with them to preserve my youth. But when I was a teenager, I would get with really old people. Have you ever been on a cruise? No. I don't have cruise money. You are definitely not entitled, Maya. Oh, that's great. Yeah, like I was a really angry narcissist person. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. As soon as he came out, he was like, people call me narcissistic, but they don't know about me. And blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. Do I watch Teletubbies? No. Why would I watch Teletubbies when Paw Patrol is a thing? Fuck the Teletubbies. They don't do anything. I'm more of an Arthur kind of person. Yeah, every day when you're walking down the street, Arthur. Teletubbies ain't got nothing on Arthur. Are traps gay? What does that mean? What's traps? Drinking ages you? Being alive ages you. Like ironically, I just saw your first video right now, and I wanted to say how I appreciated your honesty and being open about sharing with everyone who's struggling. Yeah, with me, I want people to like me for me. Like, even when I go out on a Tinder date, I'll be like, hey, I have this problem, I have this problem, I have that problem. I'm a nice person, but I have these problems. And then if they can't handle it, they can't handle it. That's never happened to me before. But like, if they can handle it, then they're like, yeah, I'm still interested. And that's usually what happens, because that would be a really awkward conversation if I didn't tell them and had to bring it up one day. Like, oh, by the way, I'm psychotic. You know? Your cornflakes have expired. What the heck, mobile gamer? I don't have any corn flakes. Do I live on my own? Gabrielle? No, I don't live on my own. I live with my family. I wish I was independent enough, but I'm too sick. How do you earn your living? Alexander, I make music videos, surprisingly enough. Are you still able to live stream? I think so, because I'm literally live streaming right now. Do you think crazy people have the best sex? Maybe. I mean, it depends what you're crazy from. I know a lot of people don't like that word. I don't mind. You know, if I'm going through depression, it's probably not going to be that good. It's probably going to be really lame and really short because I'm depressed. And when you're depressed, you have no energy for anything. But if it's maybe when I'm psychotic or hypersexual or something, I'll be like the best lover ever. Just everything you want, I'll do it to you, and it's good. But yeah, so it depends on the illness. Are you going to get a new psychiatrist? I don't really have a choice. I need to. If I go off my medicine and it runs out, I'll have really bad mood swings. Hey, 83 Adrian. Hi from the UK. Hey, Paul. How's it going in the UK? What eyeshadows am I wearing? I think BH Cosmetics. It's like NYX or anything like really cheap like that. If it's okay to ask, did the voices you hear in the past evolve and change into older as you get? Are you the same voices that stay with you? It's the same voices and more. It's mostly Benjamin's friends. Um, they're mean just like Benjamin. And because a few years ago I only had like 7. Now it's like too many to count, so I just assume it's a lot. But they can have a lot of different voices. It's not like puberty where you get a different voice. They didn't stay the same person but have a really deep voice. But they still come whenever I do anything. And I was gonna make a video on it. I'll probably still make the video on it. But it's about intrusive thoughts. You know, because I get a lot of intrusive thoughts with my depression. I wanted to make a video on that. But yeah, my hallucinations are crazy. They don't change though. They're always the same age, same voice, same everything. You don't look like an ill man at all. It is good, very good. Oh, I guess. Thank you, Alexander. That would be really interesting video. I have a lot of intrusive thoughts with OCD, and I always was curious how different I was with the other diagnosis. Just wait, I'm gonna find my battery and I will make that video and we can like talk in the comment section. Can I recommend a good book to you? Do you read? I usually read when I have no choice but to read, so when I'm studying or when I'm in the hospital, but you could still send your book. I've had people send me their books. Well, most people who send me their books are people who have written them, but it's okay. Okay. Can I see your stomach area? I'm wearing high I'm wearing high piss I'm wearing high-waisted pants. Do you struggle with bulimia or anorexia? Peka. I struggled with bulimia. I thought there was a chance that I could be bulimic, and I was looking it up and studying it, and they said most bulimics are of a healthy weight, and I was like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna have that. I don't want a healthy weight. And the doctor themselves, like, I described to them the fact that I was, you know, doing all this stuff with guys, and with girls, and they were like, no, you have anorexia. Next time he's gonna ask for feet. Watch out. You know whose feet are really weird? Amberlyn Reed. I have schizoaffective disorder, and it's hard to deal with at times. I love how you share yourself with the world. There are still people in my family that doesn't care about my disease. That's really sad. I feel really bad because, like, my family was really supportive. They were like, give her this treatment, give her that treatment, this and that. They never, like, got mad at me for anything because they knew I was sick. And, yeah, it was like that for my whole family. So whenever I hear stories about people talking about their families and getting sick or talk about how bad their parents were, it was weird. Do your family know that you're drinking, etc.? Yeah, they bring me the alcohol, my family, because I don't go out. So it's just like, go buy me alcohol, please. Can you start vlogging sometime? I might. Once I get something to do. I want to find a girl, take her on a date to indoor skydiving. Like, how fun is that? Like, we have an indoor skydiving place close to my house, and I think she'd really enjoy that. Or if I'm desperate. My ex-boyfriend stabbed his grandmother to death during an episode of Psychosis. Well, then I'm sorry for your grandmother, and I'm sorry for the boyfriend. Are your thoughts overactive? Like, are you thoughts constantly going? How is it when you play to sleep? Are you able to sleep good? I just drink after a certain time, like 8 o'clock. I just drink as much as I can until I want to fall asleep, and it's usually half a bottle, like half of one of these bottles. Like, so you can see I've been drinking from it. One of these bottles. So I've still got a little bit left to go. Do you live by Alexandria? CIA does a lot of screaming with the voice and the skull technology to research it. I do live near Alexandria. I saw men with schizophrenia. Their minds are cracked completely. You are absolutely normally thinking. It is a very good sign. Over the years, illness may vanish. Oh yeah, well, I mean, that would be the ideal. I just try to help people who I think are going through the same thing but can't articulate it or are afraid to share it and stuff like that. And I don't mind sharing because, like you said, I'm already naked on the interview. Like, I can't get embarrassed. You can't do anything embarrassing with me because I just do everything. Can we stop talking about the subject of death and talk about weird kinks instead? What kind of weird kinks? Are schizophrenia and multiple personality the same? No, they are not the same at all. They're on very different spectrums. Schizophrenia means you don't know reality from the real world, and it feels like you're in a dream all the time, and nothing feels real, and it's like a dream. You feel like it's a dream. Like, I know when you have a dream, you forget it after a while, but when you're having that dream in that moment, how unrealistic it is. That's what schizophrenia feels like. Multiple personalities, they call it dissociative identity disorder, and I've had problems with dissociation. Okay, somebody said I might have multiple personalities, but that doesn't count. Saying you may have it doesn't count. But essentially, it's like you sort of go out of your body, and even the real things don't feel real. They feel like they're not made up, but like nothing feels right. Everything feels off, and you feel like you're watching yourself on the screen or whatever you're doing, and it really sucks. I don't think I have multiple personalities. One therapist brought it up one time. I wish my family would give me alcohol. They threatened me with not having any contract if they find out I do any more drugs. What drugs do you do? Do you smoke weed? Hey, what happened with your voice? I don't know. I'm weird today. I've been drinking. And I'm sorry. Oh, you can almost see it. It's crazy. Do you feel guilty after getting drunk? Not really. It's obviously an imposter. Who's an imposter? I'm such a lightweight. Could I take you on vacation with me? Sure, where you want to go? Can you start doing challenges with a family member? I mean, they're not really as into YouTube as I am. I live, sleep, and breathe YouTube. I'm always watching something on YouTube. I don't watch TV. But I don't know about my family. I think key signs are when the person starts having delusions. Say they believe that people are out to get them, and it's taken to them. I had a really bad disorder. Oh, well, I'm sorry you went through that, Devon. Yeah, I deal with delusions too. It's, I thought my family was trying to kill me. Um, you would drink with me? That's good, thank you. I need a drinking buddy. That's why I went on Tinder, because I was just looking for a smoke buddy or a drink buddy, so I don't have to drink alone or smoke alone. Do you ever suffer with hangover? Yeah, I do, because I drink every day. Then every morning I feel lame. Your voice is different because we are watching an imposter? Troll lo 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 lo. Yeah, mostly weed, but they only said that when they found one, I did some cocaine and ecstasy. Sorry. I don't know why I forgot to pronounce that. I've done ecstasy more times than I can count. People were like, oh, that's why you're so bubbly. You're on ecstasy. And I was like, is MDMA dangerous or risky with schizophrenia? Maybe I should do it while I'm ahead, but maybe it's too much fun. Look, I'm going to tell you the truth because I tell the truth. That's like a point of my channel. You just tell the truth about everything. I would do MDMA if I was you, because I've done MDMA and it feels really good. Your doctor says you need to have a new way of life. It's usually not as rewarding as Molly, MDMA. You know, if I was you, I would just like hitch the next ride out of town and just go with whoever I went with, and then just come back and lie and say that I went to the friggin' clothing store. I've drank alcohol 3 times in my life. I don't know how people can touch it with their taste buds. You get over it because the cost versus reward is very worth it. Yes, you have a moment of like a moment of not taking good and it feels disgusting, but then you get all these feelings that are like way better. If you would love to drink with your person of interesting, what's interesting? I'd love to know what Edgar Allan Poe is up to, like how he's doing. He makes some of my favorite poems, but he died kind of when he was like, I think he got too drunk. So I'd love to talk to him and like try to get that out of him. Russia has a high suicide rate. Oh, I'm sorry, Salt and Pepper. Well, at least you're still here with me. Isn't MDMA dangerous with medication? Yes, James, but when you have a death wish, everything sort of just goes out the window. It's like, you could die from this. Okay, I was planning on doing myself anyway. It's like when you have a mental illness, and that's the only time I'd recommend it. But thank you for calling me an amazing person, even if I'm not. Did you do DWD? What is that? What is that? Please tell me what it is. Isn't dangerous MDMA dangerous with medication? Yes, it is. And I'm not going to tell you to stop taking your medication because it's one thing to be a bad influence. That'd be freaking reckless. I was just telling you what works for me. When I did MDMA, I did my eyebrows. But I always do my eyebrows because for me, the eyebrows are the most important part of your face. The eyebrows are the window to the soul. Instead of, eyes, actual eyes. Nope. Your eyes frame that window to the soul. So, with me, it'd be more, I just couldn't let it go. But you don't have to do that. Sex and weed combined are my poison, lol. Same here. What's your zodiac sign? I believe Sagittarius. That's the one with the bow and arrow, and he's kind of like a centaur. Oh, that's my social worker talking to me. I really don't want to talk to her. So many people would miss you, Maya, more than you know. Well, I'd hope so. I don't plan on hurting myself. if only for my family. I don't want them to go through that, even though I think they would get through it better than I did, because I'm still not over my mother's death, and everybody else in my family is going on with their lives and stuff, and my dad had remarried, and my brothers, and like they all got over it. But me, it's like I'm still thinking about her. I'm thinking about everything. I think about what I said to her before she died, and it's like it's too much. I get overwhelmed with it. Like I miss her. I miss her, you know? And it's like everybody's like over it. And it's like, why can't I be that way? My mom would want me to be that way. She wouldn't want me to dwell on her, you know? But yeah, that's I can't remember what the question was. I'm sorry. I'm from Poland. Okay, Luskas. It isn't your fault she died, though. And there's no time over getting over it. It's everyone's distinct ability. Well, I mean, I just want to be better. I don't want to cry. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. It's not you, but your brain, Maya. I'm very sorry you're sad. Oh. It may seem like your family is over it. I possibly don't want to show their growth. Do you like reading? Only when it's the right circumstances, which means when there's not a TV. Mosquito. Mosquito. I understand this so well. I feel the same way a beloved of mine fell 8 years ago. I'm sorry that you went through that, this mosquito. I definitely understand, Maya. I'm still going through my own mom who passed away 5 years ago. I'm sorry. But like me, it's been a long time. Like, it's not like she just died a month ago. And it's really sad, and it's in our memories, obviously. But after years and years and years, they get over it. They're fine. You know, my littlest brother, he doesn't even remember her. So he's fine. But I was left in charge of the whole family when she was away. And I tried my best, my, little kid best, but like I couldn't save her. If I had known that she was, heartbroken from the start, maybe I could have saved her. I was the last person to talk to her. And the last thing I said to her was, yeah, okay, bye. Because I was reading, I was talking about my poems. And she was like, oh, yeah, that's really good. I remember when I first got published, because she's a published author. And I don't know, when they came, I just hated it. That's so crazy. Like, I felt like maybe there was more I could have done. Maybe I could have stayed talking to her. I don't know. And I beat myself up about it like every night. Well, like every other night. Because I get drunk and stuff. And it's hard to really do anything. Like, I don't know. I think I'm not going to have Sorks tonight. I think I'm just going to go to bed early. I'm going to keep drinking. But like my alcohol, even the bottle that I had was by a guy who was like, hey, you want to fuck? And I was like, yeah, just bring some alcohol. Bring Grey Goose. And he was like, sure. So now I took it with me afterwards. I just kept it. And now I drink that now. Because it's getting tough. I keep asking my dad to buy me vodka. And he goes and he's like, I really want to talk to you about this. And I'm like, okay, we can talk about it later. Bye. Yeah, so it's crazy. I get that they're enabling me, but I'm not about to tell them they're enabling me because I don't want them to stop enabling me. I don't want them to stop giving me alcohol. Take a swig of that vodka. I will. I will. Needed an excuse anyway. Let me see. Yeah, it's like less than a... Yeah, it's less than a... I didn't take that much. It's still not a gallon. A gallon. It's not half a thing of, you know. Do you guys drink? Like, is there anything you guys like to drink? Like, I find it hard to believe that you all are just really straight edge. You never drink, you never smoke, you don't even drink coffee. I want to know what you guys do. You like Smirnoff? Okay. The reality of Kaya, if I said that right. Yeah, I love drinking apple juice. I don't drink that much. Yeah, hey, yeah, I'm an Aussie. Oh yeah, Straya, mate. You drink your slips very sexy. I used to think they were weird because when I was 9, they were like their dick sucking lips. And little 10-year-olds aren't able to like really process that when the neighborhood kids would always call me that. Smirnoff's good. I haven't had Smirnoff in a while. You sucker can be used as a trash picker. Yerb and weed. My dad drinks that and I drink it and it's like fire. I can't take that. Your mom's death was not your fault. Crap happens. It was something that happened there. It couldn't be claimed by you or anyone else. But you can't help but think. You can't help but think those kind of thoughts. Like, technically, if I had talked to her longer, maybe technically she wouldn't have killed herself that very moment. You know? Hey, Ricardo. Long time no see. Are you okay? I am not okay, but thank you for asking. Vodka every other day. It's every other day or every day, depending on how much I drink. Worst case scenario, it's like half a bottle of vodka one day and the other half another day. I love Grey Goose, Jack Daniels, ketamine, nitrous oxide, LSD, and shrooms. LSD and shrooms, I've done them, and it's like, I feel high, I feel this, I feel that, but it's not that different from being schizophrenic. It's like, this feels good, but it feels like what I already know, you know? Because when you're LSD, you're tripping and stuff like that, and your perception is warped. That's how it is when you have schizophrenia, and you don't remember it. You know, schizophrenia is like a drug, but it's made by your own body. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for it. You can just get high by not eating your dinner and not eating your food the next day. And already the depression's there. And I'm like, yeah, that's it. They'll name all these things like, oh my God, I went through this. And I'm like, yeah, that's what happens when you drink bullet with Red Bull. How come you're not good? Because I'm low-key suicidal. Do you like cash machines? What, like ATMs? Weed is all I need. Don't drink, you're beautiful. With me, it was like a weed and drink combination, but that's how I got raped, so I wouldn't do that unless I was in my home around the people I love. Otherwise, I wouldn't do that because I don't party anymore because of that. I don't do really anything anymore because of that. Oh my God, Sam Swedish. George Solomon, are you here, you troll? Keep the measured dose from cross-patient. Yeah, I have a pill box that a nurse gave me. And I'm gonna use that for all my medicine so I can see when I'm taking my medicine, because the thing is where I'm like, did I talk my medicine? Well, I don't want to do a double dose, so I'm just gonna charge her again, and then they get the medication and they try you again. Like, I don't want that. So yeah, Garge. I just got a lot of free fake phone of my friend. I've got lots of Lil Tay. If anybody remembers Lil Tay. and other people. God, sexy children DJ, sexy. Okay. Johnny P, suicidal people don't wear makeup. Correction. I do. Because I like to do it. It's like a form of art. Like, I did my lips blue. That's nothing but, because that wouldn't work in the real world. It's nothing what skitzing would do. There isn't a look. That's why I wanted to work with Samara K. Or Sarah K. It's like, it's not, I mean, mental illness isn't the world of the Evolve. You can have your lipstick and, I don't know, do it in the hospital. That's what I did. I just asked if I could access my bags and they were fine. And I let it kip tonight and I was like, I just went to the bathroom. Okay. Hey, what do you do when you keep up with a boyfriend? I only have one kind of boyfriend, and he's Brady. Like, I don't date that much away. Like, I know I'm emotionally unstable. I know that. I know that I'm capable of being on and just being a bad person. I'm not gonna let her do it. Because I can recognize it from like a mile away. I try to get in the... Ah! That fell. Like, I don't feel that why that she feels that way. And I'm talking about Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris. I'm not talking about anybody else. But another good channel is Jackie Good Channel, Life of a Free Spirit. Let me know if you're already following her or if you just started following her, because she's so nice. She gave me a suit in her Legazus. I feel so crap. No, that looks worse. Oh my god. Have you ever looked at your Scythe and been like, well, today's just an ugly day? Because that's how I feel right now. Oh man. Breakups suck. I mean, I didn't really break up with him. Like, because I'm like that. If you Dan for dude somebody and Pris Gomez or somebody, I'm gonna like fall in love with. I'll fall in love with you. And I'll do all that stuff that they were talking about in the video. But that's how I feel like I like bad shot. Like that's my baseline. I feel like they thinking all these things and like now they're doing it like they're doing separate teams, get separate players or anything. But ultimately it's like about a best of player on that. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. I'm trying. Why are you not able to have a boyfriend? Because I'd feel sorry for the boyfriend. I'd get obsessed with him. That's my nature, and I'm working on it. To attach myself to his life. I've done those both things already. I used to sell him every day. Call his family. What the hell is his family gonna do for me there? I was his girlfriend, and I had fun, and we used to make love and stuff, and I'd accuse him, because he'd be like, and I'd be like, fucked? And he was like, no, that's not it. We made love. And I was like, so we fucked. Oh, so it's weird. So if you see his Pray Felon co-op, I'm gonna put his there. You should definitely subscribe to him because he's a handsome devil. I feel weird. Yep, it's official. Your drink. That's funny. Darkwing Duck. Forensic Elfuman fans. Only Dumenon. It's not like I only love Dumenon. Alco says only female breasts. Nina says you should get off now. Ha ha ha. I'll probably get off soon. Swalt and Pepper says, what? Marvin's gay. Edmond Cinnamon says, maybe it's a trap for a knack. Swedish Ruffin says, are you going to have a rap battle with Daniel Lever? They've asked that using like a bajillion contests. Somebody said, intermission Warlord. And they were like, intermission Warlord by participants. If you have, you wait. Way can have your way. And they proceeded to do a little bunch of stupid cartoon things. Pulley or a Turner. You want to play? You're almost there. Hey people, don't get the spot on ya. Okay. Okay, I'll play that one till it ends today. Vixen gonna die. It's just weird. That's crazy. And my phone is acting weird, so I can't do it in lap scrape again. So I'm gonna look like some kind of novice. See, it says orientation locked. Reblock the device. So yeah. Yeah, I've been really into Amberlyn Reed lately. She's so full of shit. It's hilarious fun. Are you so drunk, mate? Swedish Sam, what do you think? I'm feeling good. Feeling good for the first time in a while. Also, they don't want to run my accounts. They just want to do their own thing. They can, and they don't have to be a sexer to my account to have it gets them. Rickard says, I don't near. Echo says, you have the sex veneer. That's nice. Hey Maya, would your nipples show us the piercing? Yeah, Ricardo, my nipples would send the parsing. Now asking me if you'd do that. Feels so wrong. We watched the night. Oh, how we good night. Let me see. LOL. Did you forget? That guy's a troll. No, I don't. Did you help a foreign nexus spy? All this time he was social experimenting. Ugh. Talking about Truth Vanos, but he was kinged in the D Spangren. You gonna hang somebody for that? You're too much. Not. I love Robert Downey Jr. But let's be real. I gave her a new... Oh my god. I gave her a new... If you guys check it out, I gave her a new hip-hop name. Her name is All That space. All that 3 spaces. All that back. It's weird. But yeah, that's funny. It's gonna be funny. What I checked over tonight over stuff funny. But wouldn't you want to like smoke weed with her? Like, she seems like the kind of trip that have a really good night with you. Also, like, I know what you want, you know, family bonding. I can take the top senior when I'm looking at somebody and show them to my sexual girlfriend. That way, if she's getting Henya, she's getting him. And if she and Young, then she's with me. And we would just tell weird, sexy trivia. Just with our really, really, really bad Japanese. As bad as our Spanish. Except worse. But it was fun, and we had those guys to come over. And that's their thing. They just like the heady objects heavy on the agent. And I was like, why don't you think a lot? Then why don't you think about it? Because there are lots of scaling around use. We need to find bigger projects of skin centers, smoke behind. Because this isn't really doing it for me. Anybody could make a little liner. I need the actual semen to be scooped from the ground. And this and that. And they'd be like, well, you're a homemaker. You're a homemaker. You don't know anything. And they knock it over. I was like, I'm one of the property brothers. I just did a little bit of acting. And they're going, no, you can't. You're in the script tonight. We don't like you. It's weird. Okay, I hope I'm not freaking out everyone what you've done. Because I feel like I've been mean. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to insult the carrying me. That's it. It was just really weird at times. It was really weird because they have a sexual guy. No, but barely. It was weird at this goes so you go you got section goes it right. Oh my god. This is so weird. Changes. I'm so you right. That's a really but changes do the same thing. But I see you got eyelasher. No, and security those. Is she one of the lids? Close to specific guns for skin. I'm gonna go you Fonda. That's so weird. You can do that, Hanger. Hang out and tell me I caught up with her. So she knows who it is. Do a backflip, do a both and get. Let me do my gymnastics force. Take some skoo skort. They would not let you take a break for a skoo snort in gymnastics. I'm not stupid. I'm mentally ill, but I'm not stupid at an A. Hurry up and show me. I love cell phone because he's like the internet or something. Why do you want to suck a girl who's been gay for all? Let's try. What do you think, she'd Ada? You don't know where she was hiding? You don't want to have fun? That's what that. Let me put on. Okay. So now we got our little. There we go. Cutie Pie. Come on, Cutie Pie, work. Okay, there we go. I was like, you need to pattern ability. PewDiePie is walking. PewDiePie is really cool for somebody who games about Fortnite all night. Where'd she go? This lady. Okay. Thanks. We've received our report. If we find content to be this in violation of our community guidelines, we were okay. Then tell me how come this letter wasn't you. He's a dog. Don't let me play the Arian's little beam and all. Okay, Rod's party. Bam. Wait a minute. That's what I thought. Sent you a one midge. Ooh, girls. Checked out what they had to say. They're like, order confirmation, security code. So I think it's safe to say George Mixon, yeah, he only works with people who are his side, you know, big companies that don't write his film. That's what he lives off of. That's crazy. That and little kid's gonna be do right him. But there's 6. Such as the screaming down. I'm so clear. It's like a depression. Be honest, grades. Lowest and down is from 2nd grade. Kids with depression. Hey, to my lawyer. He said right away. Oh, right away. And then I tried to sky quick goodbye. You turn the light and shine, yeah. Come on now. A spotlight. I'm just gonna go back to wealth because that was ridiculous. Exactly. Jake Paul always has an excuse for everything. He was probably that kid who didn't turn in his homework. It was like, oh, I did it, but I left it on the flare bid. They'd be like, okay, you do your thing, 10-year-old thing. That she gives Fanny Mac somewhere. That's funny. Why is everybody sucking her Grand Dominion line so good? She's good. She seems like a sweetheart. Most sexy ones, soap, speckle subs, and they all looks like Hero Minez. But wow, she's a really nice sow, whatever that is. He's like, it don't words because that's crazy, Dan. You're very talented to make have made the falling down intro by bullies and to men. Your sixth grader by blaming every their angst to man. You're not like schizophrenia. It's like without him, there'd be no TikTok. That's funny from the early beginning. Hope you don't mind real quick. Ooh, look, a little favorite. Come on. You're a good boy. Never been given a script before? Huh? It's still kind of like that before.